Hey, we're recording. Hello YouTube, how you doing, Earthlings? Right, this is part 8 or 9 I think, but it's the next part. It's the eye, painting the eyeballs. Well, painting the iris, not the pupil. I forgot. I don't know. Anyway, it's the bit with the colour in it in your eyes, and I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to move the camera over this side because we're going to have the light from the window blurring it, blotting everything out. So here we are. That's good. Can I zoom in? Can't zoom out in or out in the mode that I have in it at the moment. I have to turn the camera around, and it's going to stop the recording if I do that. So I'm just going to have to move myself over a little bit, move the camera a bit closer and direct it down a little bit more, like so. That should be good enough. Right, I've got some metallic gold studio acrylic because I want it to be a bit of a glint in his eyeball bits, and I've got some raw sienna abstract paint and the tiniest brush I have in my collection. It's a number I don't know because I've worn off the markings on it, but anyway. Right, I've taken this little bit which was a twisty bit inside a Crayola crayon pen thing that you twist, and there's a little bit on there, and I've just pressed it onto the surface, and I think that this from there to there is going to be big enough for his pupil. I hope so anyway, because that's where it's going to be. There's that picture of his eyeball again. Nice big close-up picture. I'm just going to show you that quickly. There we are, Baby Groot looking all unhappy. My Baby Groot isn't going to look all unhappy, he's going to be happy. Smiley face Groot. Right, so I'm just going to try and do one of them. I don't quite know how it's going to work out. I have kind of an idea in my head of how I'm going to do it. Get a bit of moisture on that. I think this is going to be light enough, or dark enough I should say. Might end up being too light and I'll have to add some darker brown in there, but like I say, I want it to be sort of you know, very noticeable. And I'm just going to use the dark underneath to be able to, you know, so you've got some of the little streaky bits are light and the rest is kind of darkish. Right, let me just mix this up. I did this with my eyeballs for Neytiri, I do believe, and possibly Baby Yoda as well. Having a bit of gold in there because it kind of catches the light a little bit. Looking at that, I think I need a bit more gold. Golden brown textures with my manchurons. Right. Anyone know what a manchuron is? I don't know how it's going to work out until I've done it. All I know is that I've got to get a nice demarcation right up to the edge of where his pupils start, and I've already gone over it a little bit. What I should have done is painted this and then done a blob of black, but yeah, I think it's too light. Let me get some dark brown. Yeah, that's a nice sort of goldeny brown, burnt umber. I probably should be using burnt sienna. This paint needs a shake. Oops, big old dollop of water just went in there, did you see that? Oh, do you like my paint trays? McDonald's ashtray. Apparently they're worth quite a bit of money on eBay, but these ones are all squidgified, but I do have some unsquidgified ones. Yes, I used to go into McDonald's before I realised that the food is crap and they cause loads of rubbish and lots of animals die. Crap food. They have got better, I suppose, in the last few years. I actually single-handedly closed down a McDonald's on Oxford Street once. All the customers had to leave. Police came along and they politely asked me to move along because I'd made my point. And they did actually, they couldn't do anything except for politely ask me to sorry if you're McDonald's fans. Right, that's not. I mean, lots of people eat McDonald's. I wouldn't go in there and have one of their vegan burgers. Oops. If they do vegan burgers, I'm not even sure. Yeah, completely alienated half of my viewership. Right, Baby Groot eyes is what I'm talking about. Oh, we've got a Woolwich ferry docked right outside my flat. Don't quite know what it's doing there. I want to show you. Can you see that? Sorry about shaky cam. There we are. The Dame Vera. No, that's the Ben Willicott. I don't know what it's doing there, but I just thought I'd share it with you. Kind of losing that paint that I'm gonna have to text my mate. Oh, I can't, my phone's not here. Well, you're only just in the flat below me actually, so I could just call over the balcony. Oi! Rob! That bit's much too golden now, I think. Oh dear, what a mess. Sort that out. Or it'll just leak all over my paint drawer. It's like a wipe me arse, doesn't it? Look okay. Where's the picture gone again? Come on, come back. Thank you. Yeah, they too appear to be moored on my pier. Maybe I should start charging them. This is probably the most important bit to get right, because the eyes just, you know, the eyes have it, as they say in Parliament. But the devil is in the detail, and all of those other sayings and cliches, or whatever. I don't know. Is it a cliche? Cliche. If I had my iPhone 6S here at the moment, I'd say, "Hey Siri, what's a cliche?" Maybe I could shout it out on the video and then everyone's phones will start going off. "Hey Siri, what's a cliche?" There we are. You can all tell me now, because all your phones have gone off and said, "A cliche is..." Although they're supposed to be only work with you, because they voice act their person. They only recognise people's voice, certain people's voices, don't they? Well, mate's phone, you can turn it on by looking at him. How does that work? Well, I know how it works, but when did that become a thing? I'm amazed that mine I can unlock it by using my fingerprint. I'm obviously quite liking this and how it's turning out, or else I wouldn't be carrying on. Oops. Yeah. One Baby Groot eye. Right, I'm not going to show you me doing the same thing over and over again, because that took me 20 minutes to do that. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I still don't know which one of these 4 dots I'm supposed to be looking at. I think that one's a flashy one, so I think the camera must be up here. Maybe the camera's the largest one. I'll have a look at that one anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you get some ideas out of it and what works and what doesn't. And thank you very much for watching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and goodbye. And be careful out there.